Now at 5, Who Wants to Party? The Valley's biggest music festival is back after pressing pause for several years.
The family of a man killed in a hit and run, trying to raise money for his funeral, how they're remembering their lost family member.
And new details tonight after a teen is stabbed at a Valley football game. The latest from police and the school coming up next. But we want to begin with the Fox 10 News alert. A toddler is rushed to the hospital after being shot.
It happened this afternoon at 11th Drive and Sunland Avenue. Fox 10's Nicole Christine is live with the very latest. Nicole, what did you learn from the scene?
Yeah, so we've been out here along Sunland Avenue for about an hour now, and it's been active the entire time. You can see there's several cop cars. We've seen a handful of policemen that have been coming in and out of the house back there, but several cop cars. They've taped off the area around the house. As you mentioned, we do know that a toddler did suffer a gunshot wound, and we know that they are in the hospital, and we do not know the current condition, just that this was a life-threatening injury. We will continue to search for updates in that, of course. Now, we did also see since we have been on scene, one person detained on scene in handcuffs in the back of one of the police vehicles. So we do not know any more details about that either, but we did observe that. Now, this story, of course, is going to remain active as they continue to investigate. A lot of details, I'm sure, will continue to come out. And, of course, most important of all, we will continue to see what is going on with this child and hopefully bring some good news there. For now, though, reporting live in Phoenix, Nicole Christine, Fox 10 News.
All right, Nicole, thank you for that. That is not good news there. We look forward to your update.
Let's take a quick look at the weather right now. How about this? Check it out. Downtown Phoenix looking good and feeling good. 71 degrees tonight. When's the last time we said that? I can't even remember.
I can't even complain. I just woke up in such a good mood. I opened the windows. Take a look at all these temperatures and all that green. I mean, we're in the high 60s all the way up into the low 70s. 69 Scottsdale, 71 Surprise, 68 Ahwatukee, 67 Queen Creek.
Let's see if it'll stick around a little longer. Highs across the state tomorrow. 80s off to the west, 83, 84, 85 down to Yuma. A little bit warmer, cooler as we head to the north, of course. Page at 62, Flagstaff at 52, Show Low coming in at 60, and Payson at 63. So another nice day ahead.
Yeah, I was out and about yesterday, and I actually felt cold.
Yeah,
and then I said,
cool.
Shame on myself. Enjoy this. You waited so long.
All right, good weather is the perfect time for a full-blown party in downtown Phoenix tonight. Viva Phoenix is back after a 7-year pause.
Some 6,000 people are excited to show up for the music, the food, and the fun. Fox 10's Kinsey Beach got another great assignment today. She's live with all the details. The weather has to be injecting so much energy into this festival, Kinsey.
Yep, that's right, Ashley. Cannot complain about this one. It is a gorgeous afternoon, a gorgeous evening to bring back Viva Phoenix. It's been 7 years since it came to the Valley, and I'm able to give you guys a bird's eye view of all this action unpacking here. The co-director tells me that after the 7-year hiatus, it's all about the growing arts, music, and food scene here tonight. So many different venues, so many different artists. We caught up with a lot of those venues. It's the perfect night to bring back this festival.
A night for the books, a legendary Phoenix night that will live on forever.
Viva Phoenix is back. After a 7-year lull, it's all about rising from the ashes.
Yeah, a lot of fire here, you know.
Phoenix has really come a long way. The downtown is booming. Honestly, one of the hottest places to be, literally, figuratively.
10 venues, 70 artists, all within a couple of blocks.
Not every city has 5 world-class venues in a rock's throw away from each other's.
And it's not just the music, but the food scene is showcasing Phoenix best.
Nice to meet you.
Like 2024 James Beard award-winning Best Chef in the Southwest, Chef Rene Andrade.
My specialty, everything over the fire. Like right here, we have our boy Jose did some ribs. You know, some ribs going on right here. There you go.
Chef Andrade's secret, Sonoran El Pastor manually rotated over the flames for a smoky finish.
Like you have like fire and this like it's manually. Give me the judge.
Okay, let's see.
There you go. It's a little hot, be careful.
So good.
You like it?
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Awesome.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
A place for collaboration and connection with local artists like Sam Perry, who is right on theme with Rising from the Ashes. Perry's work is made from Arizona's landfills.
This is all scraps from different everything and anything recycled. Either garments that have a hole or a stain, and we either print over the stain or we patch over the holes.
The return of Viva Phoenix is just the beginning.
I see it being something that people travel to every year, and not just for the music, but just to experience this city, this desert, this community.
Now, it took a lot to get this up and running. Biquette tells me they were going to start a brand new festival, but it was the history, the culture, and the community feedback. People wanted Viva Phoenix back, and take a look at it. The streets are packed. Viva Phoenix is packed here tonight in downtown Phoenix. Reporting live, Kenzie Beach, Fox 10 News.
Kinsey, Viva Phoenix isn't the only big festival going on this weekend. Phoenix Pride Fest is underway. It goes until 10 tonight, then picks up again tomorrow with a parade and several activities. You can find out more by visiting our website. A knock on your door today might mean Jane Fonda is on the other side. The Academy Award-winning actress and activist went door-to-door today campaigning for Kamala Harris. She's been door-knocking in several swing states over recent weeks. Reproductive rights is her main talking point, something Fonda's been fighting for decades. Early voting began this week in several states, including Arizona.
Voting is already underway here in the state. A couple of dates you're going to want to be sure to know about is the 25th. Last day that you can register voters can request an early ballot. Then the 29th is the last day to mail back that ballot. And November 5th is Election Day. Stick with Fox 10 for all of the results on election night.
The Valley Freeway is back open tonight after a deadly motorcycle crash. It happened just before 1 a.m. near the I-10 and 67th Avenue. No word yet why the crash happened or who was killed. No other vehicles were involved.
Phoenix police are investigating after a man died in a drowning this morning. Phoenix fire crews say they were called for a drowning around 11:30 and found a man in his 60s in a backyard pool. He was pulled out but was already dead. It's unclear how long he was in the water. Phoenix fire crews also rescuing a woman stuck in the canal this morning. Crews were called to 23rd Avenue and Indian School Road where they found a woman who couldn't get out of the waterway. Crews helped her and took her to the hospital to get evaluated as a precaution.
Still no arrest tonight after a stabbing at a Peoria High School football game. It happened Friday night around 9:15. A 17-year-old boy was stabbed in the stomach. He was rushed to the hospital and is expected to be okay. Police haven't released a description of the suspect or a possible motive at this time. The high school did send out a statement to staff, students, and families, first asking for prayers for the victim, then calling the incident isolated, and finally that tonight's homecoming activities will go on as scheduled, but with added security. A Valley family spends their Saturday raising money to bury a loved one.
He was killed in a hit and run earlier this week, and Fox 10's Irene Snyder has more for us.
He was really giving. He would share everything and anything he had with his whole family. So he was a really good man. It's really sad. He did have like Parkinson's and so he was sick, but he definitely, he was 78 years young.
78-year-old Gary Carvalho lost his life while trying to cross the street at 43rd Avenue in Glendale earlier this week.
He was crossing the street to get to his doctor's appointment, to catch the bus. He was really independent. He really didn't like others doing things for him. And unfortunately, someone, ran into him and killed him tragically.
The driver took off. Police say they're still looking for that suspect. The loss has hit Carvalho's family very hard.
I'm actually a first grade teacher, and I was in class, and it was awful and dramatic. And then the rest of the family, we just kind of pulled together with the support of the church, and we're trying to, make the best of a really bad situation.
That's why this weekend they decided to hold a car wash to raise money for his funeral.
It's been really hard. Today's probably been one of the easier days, and I think it's because everyone's together, and that's just really nice, it's a wholesome feeling. But yeah, it's been really hard. My children have all been reaching out and checking on me and my husband.
Carvalho was a Vietnam War veteran, and his 5 kids describe him as being very loving and caring.
He was really funny. He loved to crack a joke. He loved his sweets, and He was just really independent. Like, he has been independent since he was 16, 17 years old, joined the military really early, and just, instilled in all of us to be independent as well.
Between the car wash and their GoFundMe page, the family has raised thousands of dollars. It's that community support that means the most. And his kids say they're sure he's looking down now and smiling.
It's actually been really wonderful. Everyone's been reaching out, and everyone's been really supportive with their condolences and offering their support, and I really appreciate it.
Irene Snyder, Fox 10 News.
Now again, the suspect, the driver of that car, is still on the loose tonight. Police say the car was a white SUV with damage to the front end, and anyone with information, you are asked to please call Glendale Police.